to get things going. This is what you play for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Quick feed to Palmieri. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that post goes off the stick. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the half wall. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, the direct hit!
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. And he slides it quickly to Malkin. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. The Bolts have it now. Slides the puck across to McDavid. Hard hit frees up the puck. Makes a save again!
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Moves it quickly over to Perron. Quick feed down low. And that puck leaves the zone. And he comes up with it. Quick pass to McDonough. And now he moves it to Perron. And it's a quick pass to McDonough. And the scores! And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor.
Buffalo's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play, because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Here they come. Sends it into the offensive zone. Dished on over to Skinner. Oh, look at this chance. Taken by Dadonov. They fight for it along the boards. The Bolts gain control of the puck against the wall. Krebs plays it now. Great use of the stick at center by Petrie. From the right side and up the middle. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Passes it over to Jarvis. Passes it over. Makes the glove stop. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Sabres lead it 1-0. Buffalo's going to start with the puck in their own end. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all...
Scores! What a shot!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. Just an unfortunate circumstance here. The defender's trying to get into the shooting lane, and instead it ricochets off him and into the net. The coach has some choice words for his bench right now. You can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor, because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
The The Bolts have had their opportunities here in this first period, but they still trail. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Comes into the paint. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it. Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Won the draw inside his own end. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Loose puck battle along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Centering pass in front. Can't connect the play.
Hellebuck's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time. Nyquist's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
While the centers are jammed up, he's just... Looks to get the puck over to Tavares. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Jostled off the puck. Batted down out of midair. And somehow he hangs on. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Shot! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Bolts trail early in the first period despite being the better team offensively so far. Barre Poulet's won the face-off. And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
And in a flash, we are all tied up.
That shows you how quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. The Bolts win the draw here in the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves it to the middle. Moves it again. Another pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck and reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Feeds it over. On the redirect. And just a bit outside. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, he caught him in the open ice. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. From the left side, takes it at center. Still has possession. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. And he takes the dish. And they'll dump it in. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. Hill's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, part of their mental preparation as a goaltender, even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that and makes a nice cover.
The Bolts win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, he got huddled by Hill.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Bolts are looking to build on this one-goal lead. The Sabres win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Bolts move to the offensive zone. Bunting's got the puck now in his own end. Here's a shot. Stops him with a glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Tampa Bay's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Stahl's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Shot! That goes off a twig. Into the attacking end. Sends the feed in front. Picked off in front. Here's a short pass to Shabbat. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Makes the save with the glove. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Tampa Bay's won the face-off deep in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass across to Ovechkin. Takes a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Scooped up along the wall by Kaliev. And that's blocked away. Handles the pass. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Kane's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Spurgeon. Sends it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Gets a stick on it. Oh, what a tough save by Hill.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Still lots of time left in the period. Tampa Bay's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Sabres win the draw. Nice save off the tender's pad. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. And off the draw, they win possession. Tampa Bay's across the blue line. Quick feed to Dillon. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Backlund's won the draw here in their own zone. Sends it in deep. Looks to get the puck over to Kepke. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Skinner's got it in the defensive end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Orlov. What a glove save by Hill!
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot, and you know that you've got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Sabres win it. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves it quickly over to Boquist. Bumped off the puck. Right side sent up ahead into the middle of the ice. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Stahl. The Sabres carry it along the wall. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Here's a short pass to Krebs. Tries to get the puck to Stahl. Into the offensive zone. The Sabres will play it against the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. The Sabres take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scores! Steven Stamkos. Nice!
Well, this is a play it looks like they worked on practice. You get the win, and then a quick release shot buries it home.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And he takes the pass. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Takes the feed at the point. Dishes it off. Rips it. Tremendous stop by Hellebuyck. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Oh, spectacular save on the play. A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Moves with the puck in the corner. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Great hits-up play with the stick by Burns. Shuts him down.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We are all tied up in this one. McDavid's won the draw. Oh, what a save in front
This one in.
They're tied up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Well, this is a quick release shot that's going to beat the goaltender low blocker side. And he couldn't catch up to him with his stick or his blocker, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The midway mark in this period. We got a tie game. The Bolts take control of the faceoff. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Bolts stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. Buffalo's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And a successful clearing attempt. He fires it. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck, that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they get the puck out. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Puck scooped up by Ben. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Here's a shot and rings the iron.
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And it hit the post and out.
Moves it to Ben. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hill. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. Tampa Bay's got it in the defensive zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Monahan's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Quick feed to Stamkos. Oh, what a glove save there! He read that perfectly!
Stamkos is back on the ice after some time off with his injury, and he gets right back to form there with a dangerous scoring chance right off the hop.
Past the halfway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. And he slides it quickly to Stamkos. Moves into the slot. Oh, the save of the play.
And he's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
get set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Trying to dump it out. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Tampa Bay's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Bolts get a hold of the puck along the boards. They clear the zone. Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. And he slides it quickly to Ben. From the left side, they gain the zone. The Bolts PK unit delivers on that.
Well, I really like this PK unit, James. Just working in sync, almost as if they're on.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Sabres have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Levels him with the hit. And he takes the feed. Great save by Hellebuyck. The Bolts ready to go on the attack. Puck grab by Orlov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And the defenseman will head off as the puck is sent in deep. Spurgeon stick handling in his own zone. And that one's picked off. Here they are on the attack. Denies him in front.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And now he moves it quickly to Kane. Big-time blocker stop by Hellebuyck.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And a great save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Fires it into the offensive zone. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Caulfield. Takes the pass. Sends a pass over. Now a quick pass to Caulfield. With the stop. Puck picked up by Stahl. Tampa Bay's gained possession. Moves it around along the half wall. That's gloved by Hellebuyck.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Sabres are in an offensive battle tonight. They lead it 5-4. Stamkos takes possession right off the draw. Quick pass to Pulla. There's a collision. Big-time stop there. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Can't maintain possession. Here's a short pass to Pulla. Quick shot! And that's turned aside by Hellebuyck. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Pass across to Kepke. Back to the point it goes. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Buffalo's crossed the line and on the attack. Feeds it across. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Tosses it on to Jarvis. Tries to get it over to Ovechkin. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. From a tight angle, throws it on net. The Bolts have it behind the net. struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Solid hit on that play. Slides it quickly to Spurgeon. And they continue to apply pressure here. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. Knocked away with the stick by Tavares. Moves it to McDavid. Solid hit on the play. Reaches out and uses the stick. Slides it across to Malkin. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Quick feed to McDavid. Rocks him. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it over with pace to Tavares. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Fultz got the puck in his own zone. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover. Score! Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Tampa Bay's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Slides the puck over. And that's off a stick. Turns that one away. Picked up along the wall by Kaliev. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they responded exactly the way the coaching team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Stamkos. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. All right, Boulez won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves the puck. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Tampa Bay's got it behind the net. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle. The Bolts must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Oh, he'll feel that one. On the attack along the boards. Takes the saucer pass.
Score! He saved it! Oh, wow! Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Chabot's moving the puck through his own zone. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Puck battle along the boards. Dillon's got control of it now behind the cage. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Saucer feed. Here's a shot. Scores! So that was a beauty.
Just a moment between those two goals.
Incredible. Look at this. We've got a brand new game now.
Well, don't be the lead. It goes by the wayside. Giddy up. Coaches are always harping on pass execution. Well, this is a clear example. When the pass is crisp and it's on the tape, it's on the money, it finds the back of the net.
Nice job tying up his opponent. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. And now he tries to get it across to Nyquist. Handles it along the blue line. Loses his balance on the play. Buffalo's got the puck. And he slides it quickly to Orlov. Here they come up along the wing. A chance in front. Oh, wins the play. Poked away by Boqvist. Tampa Bay's got it now. There's a shot.
The game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to put in a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top bids.
The Bulls take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-head goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. And he denied him there. The Sabres have it now. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck.
Hellebuck's been outstanding tonight. I mean, he has been under siege, shot after shot, a real workhorse that's been better and better as the game's gone on.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass to Jones. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Man advantage unit is set. That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Takes the feed. Tries to feed it over to Caulfield. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Backlund side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Bolts win the draw. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. To his teammate. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, and there's a great save by Hill. Feeds the puck across to Kane. Moves it over to Folk. Feeds the puck to McDavid. Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And they win the draw here in their own end. Burns moves the puck. Can't maintain possession after that hit. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The Sabres win the draw here short-handed. Let's get the call. The Lightning have been handed a 2-minute penalty for interference. A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
And the puck's booted away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Can't hang on after that hit. Here's a chance. How did he stop that one?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Ovechkin's gaining momentum. The Bolts gain possession. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And now it's grabbed by Orlov. And that's blocked. Loses the coverage there. Sends it in front. Another pass. And that's blocked in front. Hill's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he has been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Tampa Bay's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Stamkos won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Receives the pass. Puts it on net. Oh, look at the glove save by Hellebuck. Nyquist looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. And they take possession. Nice job tangling them up on the draw. Buffalo's on the attack. Here's a shot. Spectacular save on the play. Keeps possession on the play. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Skinner. There's a collision with some authority. Skinner into the middle. And that's stopped. Malkin's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Trying to clear, and they clear the defensive zone. Moves it to Skinner, and now he moves it quickly to Ovechkin. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Hill. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Jarvis and company still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight.
McDavid's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Love breaks up the momentum. Here's a chance. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Tampa Bay's got possession here in their own end. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength. Here they come inside the neutral zone.
Monahan's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night, creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shot. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Quick feed to Orlov. The Bolts have it from their own end. Handles the puck. Here we go, odd-man rush. Grabbed along the boards by Monahan. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Slides it back to the blue line. Puts it off the post.
The Bolts have been on the right side of the puck in this game, James, and they'd be in the lead by an extensive amount if they could just find the back of the net. I mean, man, how many times have they hit the post?
And that slides right out to center ice. Goaltender's out to play the puck. And the goaltender's going to play it out of the crease. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Quick shot. Oh, that's right off the mask.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Handles the pass from the right wing.
Halliard's been so elusive tonight. He's usually got that shot mentality, but not tonight. He's moving the puck and distributing it. I don't think the coverage knows what to do. They're so used to seeing him firing it towards the net.
Hill's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Stahls won the face-off here in the offensive zone. From point blank! We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly isn't chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the tender.
The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top by the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Buffalo's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
Slides it on over to McDavid. Takes the feed. Makes the save with the glove. And that's turned aside. Saucers it tape to tape. Centering feed. And it's blocked.
Stahls really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Along the half wall with the puck. And that's blocked in traffic. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save by Hellebuck. Lets it go. Oh, puts it wide. They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, what a collision. The Sabres work it through center. Broken up at center by Perry. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Oh, what a hit there. Point shot. Scores!
Great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net. direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Lightning have jumped in front by one here in the second.
And let's just see it. Now they take a breath, James, and the game opens up a little bit. Often when you get the lead, all of a sudden you start to be a little bit more creative. Trust yourself because you're playing a little more confident.
Oh, look at this. Centering feed. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass to Jarvis. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Shot. Well saved made by Hill. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Monahan's won the draw here in their own zone. He got thunderstruck. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Monahan's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Puts it on net. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. And they win the defensive zone face-off. The Sabres will play it from the defensive zone. Ben's got it along the wing. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. Kane's got it on the offensive end. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop. Scores! Deuces Wallace, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 towels on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. That's a great goal, not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader.
The Lightning have continued to dictate the play here tonight.
Yeah, they certainly have, and they're up by 2 now, and you can see the coach pat them on the bench saying continue to attack. It's really important. When you go up by 3, that can really take the life of their opponent.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a short pass to Kane. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Now a quick pass to Palmieri. Goes right to the crease. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Can't keep a hold of it. Gets it over to Kelly. Slides it across. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ovechkin. Picked up along the boards by Palmieri. Passes it over. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tampa Bay's got it against the boards. Quick pass over to Stahl. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. He breaks away from the pack, and he looks behind him. He knows he's got a bit of time here, and he has the patience to move it to his backhand, and he stalls just a little bit to be able to open up the space, and he buries it.
The Sabres needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Regains possession at center. Moves it to McDavid. Takes a shot. Misses over the net. Buffalo's got possession of the puck. Pass to Tanev. We got a penalty coming up here. Takes it into the slot. There's the whistle, and here's the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Hill's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Stahl's ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Sabres win that offensive zone face-off. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And it's a quick pass to Ben. Sends the pass over. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Tavares gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And they manage to clear it. Quick feed to Tavares. And he takes the dish. Oh, close save and a beauty! Stahl's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Oh, and he can't bury that one!
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Can't keep a hold of it. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Fires it! Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Hellebuck. McDavid's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. They win the draw and go on the attack. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Play is called for offside. Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Sabres played along the boards. Fires it on net. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. And that goes off course off a body. Quick pass to Malkin. Centering pass. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Looking to knock it out of the zone. Gets it out of his own end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Blocked in traffic. Tampa Bay's got it across the line. That's a ground heads-up play to break up the pass. Off a stick and they can't connect. Quick feed to Krebs. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Tampa Bay's penalty killers deliver a huge effort to keep that one-goal lead intact.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Sabres have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances. Just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. Tampa Bay's going to start with the puck in their own end. Great cross-ice pass. The Bolts gain the zone. Buffalo's got the puck now. Feeds it over. Pucks it away in his own end. Tampa Bay's moving it along the wing. What a move. Sends it quickly to Tanev. The Sabres take it along the wing. Drives to the sweet spot. knocks him down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Here's a short pass to Tanev. Taken by Kane. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Intercepts the pass at center. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Slides the pass over to Krebs. Floats it right onto the tape. Blocked in traffic. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Shakes off it all alone. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. McDavid's gained possession inside the neutral zone. And he hangs on to the puck. Moves it to Stahl. The Sabres are on the attack. Broken up by McDavid. Scooped up along the wall by Stahl. Directs it on over to Orlov. Looks to pass it to Nyquist. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Power plays are a funny thing. Sometimes they can take away momentum. They have to find a way to generate some now, James. They haven't all game. They have to find a way to get a good entry. The setup is the most important part.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuyck.
Tavares dropped the mitts earlier and spent 5 minutes in the box for fighting, and he's no good there. He's got to find a way to generate opportunities and get himself back in this game.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Looking to break out here on the power play. Steps across the blue line.
Stamkos is so effective. I mean, he's a pure goal scorer, and he has been extra dangerous tonight. Just get the puck to him. Why? He's got 2 goals in the game, and he's looking for his 3rd.
Monahan's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that's deflected off someone in front. Quick feed to Ben. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. There's a textbook body check. That's picked up by the D. Takes a shot. Oh, and a save.
When the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Dumps it in. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Slides it over to Ben. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Quick shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Tampa Bay's got it near the point. Moves it quickly over to Dillon. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked off by Ovechkin. They go on the attack from the left side. Quick feed down low. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick pass to McDavid. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Sabres have it against the wall. Feeds the puck to Malkin. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. At the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage.
Jones is up and ready to go.
Here's a short pass to Dillon. And he slides it quickly to Kepke. The Sabres come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. And a great scene!
In any team, you have to have players who are willing to buy in and execute on their role. And this team, this PK unit, certainly delivering in that area. Each player knows exactly what they have to do. They're getting out there. They're doing it.
Puck scooped up by Krebs. And he keeps possession. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Score!
They've just been opportunistic. They got to find a way to turn this thing around and start playing better.
And there's the save. Let's move to the middle. And that's intercepted. And a good solid hit on that play. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Moves it to Kane. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off his stick. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Sabres have it behind the cage. And he lowers the boom there. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Sabres have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Handles the pass. Back to the point, he set it up. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Works it across to Stamkos. Moves it over to Ben. The Sabres take it from the side. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Bortuzzo. Shot! Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. Puck grab by Ben. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. The Sabres have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Quick feed to Bunting. Sends the pass across the ice. Buffalo's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Answered the call there. Solid check to slow him down. Taken along the wall by Burns. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. And now he moves it quickly to Dillon. Stopped by the goaltender. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Puck picked up by McDonough. And now it's over to punting. Pass stolen in the open ice. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Jarvis finds an opening, and you know that he's going to try and take it. This time just gets a little too fancy and loses the puck.
Feeds it over to Jones. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Dishes it off. Denies him on the play. Holmquist looking to make something happen here in the corner. And he takes the feed. The Sabres take it along the wall. Oh, what a close save by Hill.
McDavid's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Monahan's won the draw inside his own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a pass in front, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Blocked in front, and now it's grabbed by Ovechkin. Tosses it to Malkin, and that's picked up by Monahan. And he takes the pass. And he takes the feed. Taken by Ovechkin. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Shakes off the coverage. Great defensive effort with the stick. Oh, denies him with the cattle save.
This shot comes in the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Kaliev. Puts it on net. Just slide to the net. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Sabres have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big time stop there. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Great pressure to force the turnover by Perron. Jumped in, and they'll go get some fresh legs. Buffalo's got the puck in the defensive end. Toss it up on the play. Tavares brings it in from center. Here's a chance. Denies him. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. The Bolts ready to go on the attack. From the slot, wrist shot. Oh, what a slick stop by Hellebuck.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Tampa Bay's got the puck against the half wall. Gets in front of it. Caulfield's got control of the puck in the corner. They put the puck into the offensive end. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Now a quick pass to Jarvis. And nearing the final minute of the second. There's the whistle as the puck stopper lets to hang on. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Krebs has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Puck exits the zone. And all alone on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Buffalo's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. The Bolts start with the puck in their own end. Battling for it along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Big time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts him down. One times it, and then scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
The Sabres have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. Listen, it ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
Puck scooped up by Jones. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. Takes a shot. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Sabres have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
Now, this should give them a real jolt here, James, and they'll head into the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy, and they come out in the third fine.
And it's a quick pass to Bortuzzo. And that ricochets off a twig in front. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Buffalo's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. Monahan's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Buffalo's got it into the offensive zone. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Buffalo's got it in the offensive zone. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Sabres are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happens so fast. Goaltenders are left hung out to dry. This game is all about offense.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Tries to get the puck over to Tavares. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Tavares never gave up on that play, James. It's a reason why he was able to get a shot off. Listen, I'll also tell you, not everyone has the skill set to be able to pull it off. I mean, he stumbles, he gets the puck in tight, and he still finds a way to get it to the net. That's incredible display of skill and, of course, compete level.
The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Sabres are showing no signs of slowing down tonight.
No, they're not. I don't know what was said in that intermission, but they came out on fire. Their first 5 strides, the way they were right with their possession, their dominant play all over the ice, they've been outstanding.
Puck grabbed by Bortuzzo. Puts it on net. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
The Sabres play it along the wing. Here's a shot, and the puck makes off the glove. To the low slot. Great reflexes, another save.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Buffalo's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Quick shot! Oh, it's denied by Hill!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And now he angles it across to Boqvist. Broken up in the neutral zone by Skinner. Moves inside! Slides it quickly to Boqvist. And that pass is redirected. Dodonov's got the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Now over to Bortuzzo. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Dodanov.
Bunting said the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating, he's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Played big in the moment there. Puck picked up by Bunting. Buffalo's got it along the wall. Puck dumped in. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's a short pass to Perry. Tries it to the crease. And a stick break setup. Knocks the puck loose. The Sabres gain possession. And there's a glove save on the play.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Tampa Bay's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves it to Tanev. Feeds it to Malkin. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Slides it across. And that goes wide. Here he is on the backhand. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes.
Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and his finds his way through.
The Sabres are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Picked up along the wall by McDavid. Buffalo's got the puck. Takes the pass. And now he moves it to Spurgeon. Sends a pass over. And he comes up with the glove save. Buffalo's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Off the draw, they take possession. And now it's grabbed by Bullock. Monahan's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. An easy pass saved here by Hellebuck. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! That's gloved by Hill. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Sabres lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Stops that one. Oh, turns it aside once again.
Well, and it's a good scoring chances. A quick release shot, but unable to convert.
Great poke check on the reach.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. The Bolts gain control of the puck against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Buffaloes grab a hold of the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And that's broken up by Krebs. Here's a shot, and it's turned aside by Hillebuck. And he slides it quickly to Bortruso. Misses over the net. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Here's a shot. Score! And that's his first goal of postseason ever. He'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
The Bulls don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Sends it in on the attack. Slides it over with pace to Kepke. Tosses the puck loose. Without a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Stamkos is going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking. Tampa Bay's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Shot, and he rings the post. Hill's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Stalls recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Pushes it across to Kane. Passes it over. Angles it over to Jarvis. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Slides the puck down low. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
McDavid's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Feeds it over. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. And that's a great heads-up play by Malkin. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Sabres will play the puck from behind the net. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by McDavid. Moves the pass in front, and that's stopped. Nice job to escape the zone. Fresh set of skaters here as the man advantage continues to try to make something happen. The Sabres have it against the wall. And that's taken by the defense. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Taken by Boqvist. They've got the momentum. The Lightning have pushed in the third and have made this a one-goal hockey game.
Yeah, tough pushback, and sometimes when it's not working, you have to make adjustments, and those adjustments are really successful in this one.
Tampa Bay's got possession here in the neutral zone. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Here he is, all alone. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Sabres have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And off the draw, they take the puck. Quick feed to Dadonov. Slides the puck over. Good stand-up hit. And he slides it quickly to Kepke. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Bolts looking against the half wall. And he comes up with it. And he shuts the door again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Puck scooped up by Perry. Takes the pass in the left wing. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Ray Boulet is known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Grabbed along the boards by Stamkos. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Denied by the goaltender.
Of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Tampa Bay's in transition. Moves the puck. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
The Sabres look to start the transition game. Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Stahl. Through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck again. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And that's off target as it hits a body. Lays into the body. And now he moves it quickly to Caulfield. Takes a shot. And there's the save. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Orlov's taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Jones. Buffalo's got the puck here in the open ice. Fires it. Fantastic save.
Hill's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. And he makes a save there. Quick pass across to Caulfield. Puck moved over to Tavares. continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Big shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Malkin's carrying it ahead. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. Stopped by the goaltender. Buffalo's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. The Sabres win the faceoff. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. And the puck's kicked free. Sends it over to Kane. Moves around along the half wall. And that one's denied. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Monahan's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck jumped in. They'll get a fresh defensive pairing out there. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Sabres going to work on offense. Tries to feed it over to McDonough. There's a chance in front. Can't connect on the play. Scrum along the boards. From the left side, takes the pass. Odd man rush. Kepke's got it in the offensive zone. With the stop. Picked up along the boards by Perry. Now a quick pass to Kepke. Back to the blue line. Takes the feed. Oh, he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Huge steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
He got all of that hit on the play. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. And he passes it up ahead to Kaliev. The Bolts carry it along the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to McDonough. Battle along the wall. And it's kicked away. He grabs the puck here at the point. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The officials going over to speak to the head coach, and someone's not a happy camper right now, Cheryl.
Oh, no. I mean, the body language, everything points to how irate he is, James. But he's trying to hold on to it, keep it inside, but he is seething at the call.
Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
And he loses control here. Dishes it off. The Bolts gain possession of the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick.
Harry's really impressed me with that last play, James. I mean, to have the wherewithal to hold on to that puck, I mean, that's tenacity. On your way down, fall into the ice and still get the shot off. That's leadership at its best.
Tavares is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Bolts win it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. They go on the attack through center. Tampa Bay's penalty killers get a hold of it. The Sabres gain possession along the wall. Moves it up.
There's always competition between the first and second unit on a power play, and the first unit's not going to like that they didn't capitalize. But the second Bergen's going to try and come out and finish.
Puck grab by Stahl. Reaches out and uses the stick. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Monahan's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Bolts come up with a defensive zone draw. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Quick shot! Makes the save, and he got a blocker on it. Whiffs on that. Tampa Bay's gained possession along the boards. And he makes the save on that play. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to McDavid. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Slides into Orlov. Quick feed to Malkin. Strong defensive effort. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
You know, his one-timer is unbelievable when everyone knows exactly where this puck is going and they still can't defend it. I mean, it comes to him, he sets a position, and he just lets it rip and fires it past the goaltender.
Buffalo's got to feel pretty good about where they're at now here in this third period, Cheryl.
I've liked their game this entire game, James. Right from the puck drop, they've been aggressive on the puck, and they can't change it now. They just got to continue to finish the way they started.
Puck picked up by Falk. On the attack along the boards. The Sabres have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away. Here we go. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Stahl's got it across the line. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. And now he passes up to Kane. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Burns is really laboring through something out there, James, but he's going to persevere and try and finish the shift.
They'll dump it in and peel off for a change. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Burns is really looking like he's hurt on this shift somewhere. I mean, he's laboring to get back to the bench. It's a tough spot to be in. You want to stay on the ice for your team, but you know that you're not at 100%. You need to get off.
The Sabres continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Buffalo's taking possession in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Sent into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it against the wall. Great read in the offensive zone by Backlund. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Jones works the puck in his own zone. Slides it across to McDavid. Here's a chance. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hellebuck. With the puck inside the defensive zone. The Sabres have it now. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. And that's poked away. Orlov's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Palmieri. Handles the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bortuzzo. Tampa Bay's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. The Sabres Sabres have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Monahan's won the draw. Takes a shot. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Through center along the wing.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Monahan's got it in the defensive end. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Monahan. Oh, a clutch save! Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Great read with the stick. Dodanov's got the puck along the wing. And he can't hang on after that hit. The Lightning have gained control of the puck along the wall. And that's deflected. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. They send the puck in and go up for a line change. Slides the puck across to Caulfield. Quick pass to Bunting. Puts it in deep. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. The Sabres gain possession.
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Takes a shot. Blocker save. Buffalo's got the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. They dump it in and get off for a breather. And he slides it quickly to Kane. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Hammers the shot. And not much on that one. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to Palmieri. Sends it down low. Big play inside the defensive zone. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
The Sabres been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net. And they lead it here late in this third period. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. Close save. How did he get a piece of that? Tries to feed it across. Dropped him in the open ice. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, and here's the pass. Takes the feed. Sends the pass over. And he loses control of the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Tampa Bay's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Moves the puck across to Kane. With possession along the wall. That's blocked away. Still has possession. Oh, how did he get a club on that? What a stop by Hellebuck. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
And now it's grabbed by Orlov. Spurgeon's got the puck in his own zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Perry's crossed the line and gained the zone. There's a shot. Oh, what a stop by the goalie. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. The Sabres win the draw on their own end. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Loses
chops when he goes on the road, hey, James? And he gets his Hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Skates away with it. Harry's got it against the boards. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Wow! What a stop by Hellebuck.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Hellebuck's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
Tampa Bay's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Look, a series is not won or lost with the opening game, but Cheryl, I'd much rather have that win.
Yeah, everyone would, wouldn't they? I mean, it's such a long season. You play it, but then when you get to the playoffs, you know, there's a different set of nerves. There's energy. You know, you're in a series that's do or die, and you got to figure out a way to get on top. To get that first game under your belt just settles everyone in, and you've got the leg up now on your opponent.
Real nice start. Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night.